Hello everyone and welcome back to Modded Minecraft with Nightdagger. This will be episode 19 and I've got a couple of things I want to get doing today, but first I want to show you what I've done off camera. First of all, I got the whole logic gate thing figured out. It took me a little while. I haven't messed around with it before, but I did figure out how to make the iron gates. Let me show you that real quick. You can see a logistics pipe sticking up out there. I'll explain that in a minute. You have to have red pipe wire in order to make the iron ore gates or the iron dam gates. It takes a redstone iron chipset and some pipe wire. The pipe wire takes some redstone, some iron ingots, and some rose red dye. And I'm running awfully low on redstone here, aren't I? Yeah. I may need to get some more soon, especially if this is going to require... Nope, it's taking redstone iron chipsets and red pipe wire, so I got plenty to get going for right now. You can see I actually have a room here now instead of a cobblestone slab. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I did have a major breakthrough with my bees off camera. I believe last episode I showed that I crossbred a purebred tropical princess with a purebred cultivated drone that had the fast attribute. I got a tropical princess with fast worker, shorter life, warm with temperature tolerance. She still requires a damp biome. And then I got these two cultivated tropicals, both with fast, shorter, normal, both one. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to take this tropical princess and I'm going to try to cross her with one of these cultivated tropical hybrids. Also notice she doesn't have the poison effect. And she is in a hostile environment. I'm going to have to take her out to the jungle in order to finish breeding. But we'll leave her there for now. I've got my noble strain going here again. Got my purebred cultivated strain going here, and this apiary isn't being used right at the particular moment. I also had another bee breakthrough. I have a rural princess that requires wheat. Apparently this is a rare cross that you can get from, I think it's a common and a meadows. You can only get it in a plains biome. If you try to do this combination in any biome other than plains, it won't work, and it requires wheat as its flour. So that's kind of weird. I may have to put her in here and see what she does. See what she gives me. But first of all, I made a slight change in here. I got rid of this chest here. I now have a pipe that's leading down into that golden pipe, and I'll show you where that comes out. Run back through around here. It's now a god-awful mess down here. You can see pipes running everywhere. Tubing and everything else. Wow. Yeah. Getting to be a bit of a mess. I might have to see if I can clean this up in a later episode. I don't know. But that pipe is going to come down here, and it is now connecting to my sorting system input as the default route. So, any items that are left over from crafting that the system doesn't know what to do with, or basically anything that this system gets that it doesn't know exactly what to do with, it's just going to send it straight into the sorter. Let the sorter handle it. Which is kind of exactly what I want it to do. I also have this pipe which leads from my logistics network up here. Connects in right there. And it runs the whole way out here. The golden pipes are so that items don't take forever and a day getting out here. And it runs up to that pipe in my little room there. I also taught a few more tricks to my auto crafting network, so let's go play with one of those tricks now. Because we have 1 out of 3 problems solved for our quarry. The first problem was inventory space, which we've solved. The biggest things we're going to get are dirt and cobblestone. We now automatically recycle those. It's good. The second is fuel. We have to have a way to make sure we have a constant supply of fuel to run the thing. That's what we're going to address this episode. Let's come over here into my Buildcraft room and let's make a request. Let's request a biogas engine. We're actually going to request 2 of them. Request successful. I have none in my system, but my system knows how to make them now. It knows how to make the bronze, it knows how to make the bronze gears, it knows how to make pistons, and it knows how to make engines. and see all of the wood. The leftover stick is going to come over here. It's going to hit this. It's going to go right into the sorting system. And if we were to come over here and watch in the wood chest, in a minute or two here, there we go. The extra wooden planks and the extra sticks got sorted right into the warehouse, as opposed to sitting in that chest over there. Should help me keep my inventory just a little bit cleaner. Now, I've got one biogas engine. Need to come back here and grab the second one. I'm also going to need to go over... Well, actually, I'll just request everything from over here. I don't really need to do anything. Alright. We'll just come over here and we'll request from this system... Wrong item. We're going to request our fermenter. We're going to request a new crafting table, because we're going to want to have a crafting table in this room. We're also going to request, let's see here, I'm going to need an iron gear. I'm going to need 2 sticks. I'm going to need 3 iron bars. And I'm going to need an extra 6 iron bars. Then I'm going to need 8 glass. Actually, no, I don't need the 8 glass, I just need 8 tank. Let's set up what we got so far. Put our table down there, and we'll use this to make us a iron pickaxe. That, like that. Oops, I need redstone. Also need that tank, so good thing I went back. Redstone. 1, please. It does take a little while for it to fill a request. That's why I had to put the golden pipes in. It was taking well over a minute to fill a simple request for me. Way too long for me to wait. Okay, iron on the sides, pickaxe, gear, redstone, mining well. Mining well, tank, pump. Good. We are going to need... What else do I want? I need 4 redstone engines. Missing 3 redstone engines. It doesn't know how to make redstone engines. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's just request the one we have. We'll request 3 pistons, 9 wood, 3 glass, 6 wooden gears. That'll be everything we need to make them. We're also going to need some redstone torches, 2 of them to be exact. We're going to need some piping. We need some of this golden waterproof pipe. Let's request 6 pieces of it. We're going to need just a ton of gold conductive eventually, so I may as well get it. Let's see, what else do I need? Oh, I have 2 logistics pipes floating around in the system. That's cool. Gonna need some wooden pipes. Just 2. Need a little more redstone. And we're going to set up an automatic fermenter. This is going to keep a constant supply of biogas in stock for us. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we're going to drop our fermenter, say, right there. Looks good? No, don't want it there. Want it, say, It doesn't really matter too much. Let's say right here. We're going to put these biogas engines, just like that. We're going to take this and we're going to turn this into wooden conductive, which we're going to put over top of these. We're going to run some golden conductive. Still not happy with that. I want the golden conductive coming into the side. So I think I might do it this way. I haven't really played around with this too much yet, so we'll put that there. We'll put the biogas engines, say, let's say we just embed those into the ground. They don't need to be out here. Actually, let's say we get the pump going first. That sounds like a good idea. I'm going to need some water buckets for that. Just request 2 buckets, and while those buckets are coming, we'll dig down. It doesn't really need to be that deep. Put that there. I'm going to use water for now just because I don't have a good enough supply of honey to mess around with the more efficient ways of doing it. Eventually, once I have a more efficient way of doing it, I'll just set up a system to keep this thing supplied with honey, and we'll be done with it. So, we're going to, first of all, we're going to bump our way out of here, get our buckets, and we're going to fill those. Which, by the way, that's something I thought was interesting. If you hold your mouse over the remote orderer and hit Shift, aka requesting tool, DW20, which is because Direwolf20 always calls it a requesting tool, not a remote orderer. I think I've actually picked up the habit. I can't remember what I call it. I wouldn't be surprised if I call it a requesting tool, though. I don't pay attention. Alright, down here we go, where we're going to do 1, 2, pick up a bucket there, and 3. And right on the center block here, we're going to put a pump. We're going to break the block behind it. We're going to take, I didn't make the biogas engines yet. That's cool. Put the dirt there. Or, not the biogas engines, the redstone engines. You there, like that, and you, redstone engines. Drop down in here. Right here, we're going to connect him with a golden waterproof pipe. And here we're going to go redstone engine. With torch. Another redstone engine here. Another engine there. With a torch there. And the last redstone engine right there. We're going to use the dirt to bump our way out of here. We're going to dig this out, and that'll refill itself nice and neat. So now we have a way to supply this with a constant supply of water. However, we have a couple more things that we need to put on this thing. First of all, we need a way to keep it supplied with both cans and fertilizer. Our system knows how to make fertilizer, it doesn't know how to make cans, so we're going to have to teach it how to make cans. We're also going to need a supplier pipe, and we're also going to need a crafting logistics pipe. Now, I'll get to the crafting pipe in a minute. Let's come over here first, because we have a new recipe we have to teach this thing. Get my orderer, and what do I need? I need a crafting table. And that's a provider pipe. I may as well just pull the other two logistics pipes I have out. We'll come back here. And I'm going to need a healthy amount of glowstone for this. Alright. Basic pipe. Crafting pipe. One crafting pipe goes there. Our table goes down right there. Back over here. We're going to request 3 pieces of tin. This table is going to learn that if you put tin like this, you get cans. And the system now knows how to make cans. I need a supplier pipe. That's provider. I need lapis for the provider, or the supplier, I guess. Give me my pipe back. I have a serious shortage of nickelite, too. I've been burning through nickelite like mad with that Thaumcraft stuff. Is it to both sides? It must be to both sides. So, there it is. There we go. We have a supplier logistics pipe. And we are going to need another crafting pipe, too. Out of our forestry supplies, we're going to grab some fertilizer. We're going to grab some biogas cans. We're going to grab some saplings. And we're going to need a few empty cans, but we'll request those when we get over there. Out of this system here, I'm just going to request 10 empty cans. Now, on the top of this, we're going to put a supplier pipe. On the side of it, we are going to put a crafting pipe. I hope this works. I haven't tested this one yet. Here, this is going to be an intersection, so this has to be a basic pipe. And now, we run a cobblestone pipe just like so. This is now an intersection, so it has to be a crafting, or it has to be a logistics pipe, so that the whole system can talk to each other. Now, we are going to tell this thing that it should keep supplied at all times at least 10 cans and at least 10 fertilizer. It should be smart enough to put this stuff in the right place. It should put the fertilizer there and it should put the cans there. As soon as it figures out what it's doing. Okay, yep, 7 fertilizer went in. There's the last 10. Okay, now this thing here, we're going to tell this that if you take 5 saplings, you will get 4 biogas cans. That is roughly the exchange rate if you're using water for the catalyst. Now, what happens if we come over here and we pull all of our biogas cans out of this system? We only have 6 left, so let's request those 6. The rest of them are all in my inventory. Alright, what if I want 4 more? I should be able to come in here now, and I should be able to say, hey, give me 4 more biomass cans. what it should do is it should send saplings into here. And those saplings will go into there. Now, of course, it's not going to get anything back yet because it's not powered. That's the next thing we need to worry about. We need to power this thing. We're going to do that just like this. Connect it onto here. We are going to have our wooden conductive pipes. Connected onto that, we are going to have our biogas engines, which we're going to have to point this one the right way. Connected to that, we are going to have 2 more supplier pipes, and I'm also going to have to, let's see here, I need to request some tin. I've determined that it is not cheating to make buckets with tin as long as I am not actually using them as buckets. Or as long as I'm actually using them as buckets and I'm not just using them as a cheap source of iron. So I'm going to get 4 buckets. I know I already had a couple on me, but because I need a new type of pipe. I need a liquid supplier logistics pipe, which is 2 empty buckets, 2 lapis, and a basic logistics pipe. So we put that there, we put the buckets on the top and the bottom, we put lapis to the side. That gets us 1, and this is going to get us our 2nd. Now we're going to connect those back here, and then we're going to connect those to our logistics system, just using regular old cobblestone pipe. So that's now patched into the system. Let's head over here because I want to put these biomass cans back into the system before I start messing around with the next step. And it is set to, the sorting machine is set to send my biomass cans straight to here now. I need my wrench, and I actually should have kept one of those cans. So we'll just request it off of here. I need 1 biomass can. I also need a lava cell. Wait for it to deliver. There's the biomass can. There's the lava cell. I'm not sure why I got confused and went that way. Oh, because this is an intersection. It needs to be a logistics pipe. That's why. Alright. We are going to tell this system here, this wants to know what liquids it should keep stocked. We want this to keep 2 biogas cans and 1 lava cell worth of biogas and lava at all times. And same with this one. Actually, no, just 1 view. There we go. When we come out of the system, it should send 1 lava can and 2 biogas cans into each engine. Request hasn't caught up with this one yet. There we go. Pretty good so far. Now, the next thing we need is some iron ore gates and some red pipe wire. This is where things get fun, because we're going to start playing around with logic gates. We are going to make this thing operate on demand. We're going to put a gate there, 1 there, and 1 there. We're going to connect all of those gates with some red pipe wire. And we are going to come to this one here. Click it with a bare hand. And we are going to tell this iron ore gate, if you are receiving a red pipe signal, you are going to emit a redstone signal. If you are receiving a red pipe signal, you are going to emit a redstone signal. This one we're going to tell if you fuel resources, if you have work to do, you are going to emit a red pipe signal, and now, all of a sudden, this thing knows it has work to do. This thing is going to emit a red pipe signal, which is going to come over here and connect to these, and these are going to say, hey, I'm getting a red pipe signal, let's emit a redstone signal, and our fermenter is powered. And it is producing biogas. And oh, there comes my can. Notice it resupplied itself with 2 more cans. That's because the system burned some biogas to put it in here. Had to refill it. And I got my 4 extra cans of biogas. Well, now I do. Now, has no work to do, engine shut off. That, if you ask me, is pretty frickin' cool, isn't it? It knew it needed some extra cans, so it made some extra cans, sent them back in. Knew it needed some more fertilizer, so tossed some more in. This is a pretty amazing system, if you ask me. Alright. Let's go ahead and request a couple more biogas cans. Let's see here. Where? Here. I have 5 on me. Let's get 1 more. Because I want to resupply those engines over there and get those making me just a little bit more of those iron gates. Because it takes 3 for a simple setup like this. And they are far too powerful not to have like a ton of them. So let's go ahead and refuel these. Make sure they're working on the proper thing. Iron ore gates, yes they are. Good deal. Alright, now the next thing I need is I need a source of a lava cell production. This is going to be done with a bottler. However, I also need a constant source of lava for that. For right now, I know there's a relatively large lava lake underneath here. So let's get what we need. We need our lap pack, which we have. We need some cobblestone transport pipe. Well, we actually need waterproof pipe, but we'll deal with that for now. We need a torch, at least 1, and we need our drill. Let's come over here first, and let's grab us some chow. I'm going to have to go hunting again pretty soon because I'm out of meat. I'm down to my last 10 slices of bread. I'm too lazy to make honeyed loaves. Need to automate wheat production sometime in the near future. So, as of right now, aside from being able to produce lava cans automatically, we've solved problem number 2 of our quarry system, which is the fuel supply. That leaves us problem number 3. Problem number 3 is getting the items that we've quarried back to our system. That is going to be a fairly simple thing. I'm just going to take the cheater's way out, and I'm going to use a teleport pipe. Hello, lots of slimes. Holy slimes. Slime, slimes, more slimes. Yeah, I am not going to be in any sort of need of slime balls anytime soon. I really should figure out which of these chunks are the slime chunks and isolate these things. Or, just when I get around... Would you die? When I get around to producing my Buildcraft auto burners, just set these up to auto burn too. Alright. What would be absolutely optimal would be if I could find a lava source directly underneath my little room there. Stupid freaking slimes, come on! This is the other problem with filler mining. It makes a perfect slime breeding ground. You get a couple of slime chunks, and they're so hard to hit. Especially when you're only getting 18 frames per second. I need a better computer. Alright. Balls to you, slime. Balls to you. Well, there's some lava. Some obsidian. That's usually a pretty good sign. Let's get our mining laser out. Make sure he's in horizontal mode. And let's just start firing away. I hear lava from over here. No? It's getting kind of dark. I should probably put some torches down so you guys can see. Well, looks like I'm going to be completely out of luck for this, doesn't it? That's okay. I'll just have to find a lava source somewhere nearby and just pump it around. Not that big a deal. Of course, eventually I hope to just completely break my reliance on normal lava, but that's going to be a while in coming yet. I'm just going to use my laser to blast out a hole here. Ooh, crystal. Yeah, no love back through there. But like I said, I know where there is some lava. For right now, I'll just deal with that. My piece. Yeah, I know there's like a big freaking lava lake over here. Somewhere. Yeah, there's some here, and it extends the whole way over here. So this will be enough for right now, anyway. So what we're going to do, we need a way to get this to the surface. We could use a teleport pipe, but we don't have enough diamonds to be messing around with teleport pipes. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a pump down here. Now, our pump is going to have to get the lava from level 11 all the way up to the surface. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to take advantage of that ravine. We're going to dig over this way, make sure to light it up, and right now we are kind of in the center of that ravine. This is normally, let's go ahead and toss some dirt out here, toss a little cobble out. This is normally a very, very bad idea. I'm going to dig straight up. If you have a torch at your feet, if you hit sand or gravel, that won't kill you. Lava, you're still screwed. Creepers, you're still screwed. But at least this way, you know you stand a chance. And it's going to get kind of dark in the interim here. Actually, I should just use my laser in long range mode, huh? There we go. Laser in long range mode. Fire! And here comes a massive amount of cobblestone. Some other ore, too. Wow. Alright. That's another thing I need to do. I need to get some freaking backpacks. Yeah, see the cobblestone, or the gravel that fell down? So let's see how far this got me up. That got me most of the way to the surface. Oh. Torch at the feet. Fire. Whoa! Hello! What the hell? That was a thalmic slime. How did he get... You know what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not going to ask that question. Oh, that's what's going on. That was a display glitch. Okay. This cobblestone pillar marks where our lava is. We know it is completely safe to dig straight down. Ow. At least to level 11, it is completely safe to dig straight down. And I am lagging really bad at the moment. Okay, now it's a little better. No, no, no. They love spawning in that corner, too. They love spawning in that house. Toss our resources back in here to get processed. Toss our lava cell in there, which I need to add lava cells to the system somewhere. I'm going to need a lot of golden waterproof pipe for what I'm about to do. So let's come to our Buildcraft chest and let's grab all of it we have, which is 59 pieces. Not enough. Let's come to our metal bars chest and let's grab some gold ingots. Over to here. We'll use the gold ingots in combination with the glass that we have to get some more. We'll kill the slime by bashing it with a golden pipe. Maybe, if I can hit it. There we go. Come over to my bees products chest and we'll grab some beeswax because beeswax turns into pipe waterproof at a 1-to-1 ratio. So, good cheap way to get pipe waterproofing if you have bees, which I have bees. Now I'll mess with it later. Alright, now we need to go find out where our little... Really? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You don't want to hit me. You really don't want to hit me. I will ruin you. Alright. Gold waterproof pipe in hand. Let's find the spot in the chasm where we had our cobblestone pillar coming up. Right there. And let's dig down to here. And you know what? Let's just go the whole way down. Kids, don't try this at home. Ow, that actually hurt a lot. Alright. And we take our gold waterproof piping, and first of all, we're going to put an orange portal there. And we're going to go straight up with the gold waterproof pipe. One of these days I'll actually get to the top. There we go. And now, what I want to do, because I really don't want to be using that particular system. I don't want to have a pipe running the whole way up over the wall. I actually want to have it coming straight in over here. Well, I mean, not right here, but I want to dig over this way until I find my basement. And then I want to dig this way. And I'm completely out of juice. Let's just go ahead and charge this. May as well take the lap pack off while I'm at it. Start him charging. And we'll come over here and we'll continue our digging. And that's going to put us almost online with it, so let's dig this way. And we've discovered our little underroom here. Let's go upstairs and figure out exactly where we want our bottler to be. Eventually I will just use waterproof piping, that way I can have a mobile pump unit, but for right now, this is kind of the way I gotta do it, because I don't have 8 diamonds to spare. And this episode is actually starting to run really long, so let's have our bottler, we'll just put it right here. Yeah, that looks like a good place to me. Okay, so this is where we need our waterproof piping to come out. We need to put our redstone torch back up so that our golden piping is still sped up. You know what, I think I just wasted a lot of time doing absolutely nothing because this is just ridiculous for what I want to do. So, yeah, I'm just going to go mining off camera. I'm going to get a few diamonds, and I think I'm just going to use... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. I did get hit with the glitch earlier, wherein I lost 2 teleport pipes. To pay me back for that, since I didn't do it back then, 1, 2. Those are the teleport pipes that I lost to the bug. Problem solved. See, I didn't even cheat in waterproof teleport pipes. I cheated in exactly what I lost. So, it was a fair trade. And that is going to do it for this episode. So, off camera, I am going to go mining. I'm going to get myself the 13 diamonds that are required to make the quarry. And I'm going to get the pump ready. I'm not going to hook everything up yet, because I am going to need a few more things, and I don't want to set up anything like a major build off camera. So I'm just going to get the required resources together, and then I will be back tomorrow to set up the lava bottling station, and then I will get a quarry up and running, and then I'll have a world download for you guys. So this has been Nightdagger with Let's Play Modded Minecraft, episode 19. Hope you guys are liking it so far, and I'll catch you later.